Hi, my name's Olivia. I'm 20, turning 21 in May, and I'm from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, which is about halfway between Milwaukee and Madison. Thank you so much. And this is Hugo. He's a 20-year-old Arabian Gelding. I've had him since I was 12, so we've been together for about 8 years now, and he's taught me a lot, and I've taught a lot to him, so he really seemed kind of like the perfect horse to film this video on. I'm really interested in this position because I love horses. I live and breathe horses, clearly. And I also love adventure, and I love helping others uncover their passions, really just getting around horses. And they are such confidence builders, and especially for young kids, and they just really know what you need at all times. So that's why I'm interested in the position, and I'm excited to show you some more of my riding skills. So Hugo's actually mostly retired, and we're kind of bringing him out of retirement for this video. Just for a little bit more background, I'm actually mainly an English rider. I do eventing and dressage, but I'm no stranger to Western tack. I actually prefer it if I'm going out on a trail ride, and he's also no stranger to Western tack, so this should be fun for both of us. All right, I'm just gonna come over here and check this side. Just check the fit of the girth. And I won't do it up super tight for now, and I'll just recheck it once we're in the arena. This saddle, we also don't have a breastband for him or a back strap, but I've tacked up saddles with those as well, and I'm comfortable doing that as well. Yeah, good boy. And then I usually just tie her off right here. There we go. Right now I have them on the cross ties because it's a little bit easier to show in a video, but I can also do a quick release knot, and as well as tying up a rope halter. You can see he's getting ready for the bit. There we go. Right. And then I'm just gonna check the fit on this side. See, I can fit a hand and a fist. All right, and now we are all set to go. Before I get on, I'm also just gonna check the fit of the girth. It's a little bit loose, so I'm just gonna tighten it up a bit. Now that he's had the chance to kind of come in here and stand around, ho buddy. I know, you're raring to go. All right. All right, and with horses, what we always try to do is mount them from the left side. So we're just gonna walk Hugo up to this mounting block. Move this guy a little bit closer, although he is pretty short. I could probably get on him from the ground. And what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take our reins in our left hand, just like this. And if it feels more comfortable too to hold onto the pommel of the saddle or to the horn, you can absolutely do that as well. And then with our left foot, we're gonna step in the stirrup. We're gonna take our right hand, put it on the back of the saddle, and we're just gonna lightly swing over, just like that. And then I'm just gonna grab my stirrup on this side, and now we should be on top of the horse comfortably. All right, so now that I'm on top of Hugo and we're walking around, I'm gonna show you guys how to safely stop a horse. So right now, I would consider my hands in neutral position. They're just right in front of me, and if I stick my pinkies towards one another, it touches the other hand. So to stop, what I do is I just gently hold back and I say whoa. But notice that once he's stopped, I put my hands back in a neutral position, because if I keep pulling back, he's gonna back up like that, and we don't wanna go backwards. So that's the biggest thing to remember when you're stopped, is that once you are actually completely stopped, you can put your hands back to neutral position. All right, and now I'm keeping my hands up just like this with my thumbs on top of the reins, and I'm gonna show you guys how to steer. So the way I think about steering, and the way that I think is a little bit easier to understand than most ways, is to think of it like you're opening a door. So let's say I want to go to the left. I'm just going to act like I'm opening a door, and Hugo goes left. And if you need to, you can use a little bit of the opposite leg of the hand that you're turning with. So here I'm turning with my left hand, and my right leg is pressing against him, just like this. And now we'll do the same, but going to the right. It's the same idea, and here I stop him, hands in neutral. I take my right hand, and I think about opening the door, and Hugo needs a little encouragement, so he gets a little bit of left leg as well. But you can see what you want to do is you want to think about pointing his nose or his head where you want him to go. And horses are actually very sensitive to human weight as well. So if you turn your head, they're going to feel it. Your head weighs like 8 pounds. It's pretty heavy. So they're going to want to go exactly where you're looking, which is also very helpful. Okay, so now that we've done a little bit of trotting and loping around, I'm going to show you guys something else that I've been working on with Hugo. What I'm going to try to get him to do is move laterally, and essentially what that means is I want his hind and front legs to cross over one another from right to left or left to right. It's kind of like doing a horsey grapevine when you think about it, if you ever did those in gym class. And it's kind of like the horsey version of a sit-up. What I'm really trying to do is I'm asking him to engage his core, which is really important for any horse at any age and in any discipline. So I'm gonna give him a little bit of a walk break, and then I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean. So since Hugo is a little bit of an older horse, he's an old man, and I said earlier, we're kind of bringing him out of retirement for this video. I'm not gonna ask too much of him, just a few steps, and if you look at his legs pretty carefully, you'll see what I mean here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure Hugo gets to go nice and straight, and then I'm gonna use my leg, and I'm gonna move his shoulders with my hands and push his body over with my left leg. There we go, good boy. And then once he kind of gives in and he crosses over those legs, I give him a nice pat or toward him. Like I said, he's kind of an old man, so we like to keep things positive for him. And now I'm gonna do it again, and I really wanna be sure that I'm staying straight, and he's smart, he already knows what's coming. And I'm just gonna gently guide with my hands, and I'm just gonna move him over with my leg. And I have to stay really nice and strong in my body, stay nice and straight. And this helps get Hugo really nice and supple through the neck. And it just helps him overall respond to cues a little bit better, respond to the rider. And I'm just gonna make sure he goes straight again. And he already knows, he's anticipating. I move the shoulders and then the body. There we go. And it's okay for me that Hugo's shoulders are going first, and then his butt is kind of catching up to him behind. Some people like to move it all at once, a horse in one piece. But this is okay with me. I'm just gonna do it one more time so you can really see what I'm talking about if you wanna look at his legs. Get a nice good moment of crossover. There we go. There we go. Good boy, Hugo. This is a really important exercise, honestly, for any horse. It really helps to build strength and to improve their confidence and their core muscles, which is good for any horse. So I'm really happy with Hugo today. He was a good boy despite all the cold and despite being in retirement. So he was a very good boy. Thank you for watching.